What is up, everyone? It's DV. I don't know why my character looks like this. It looks so different. My body looks like so weird. But I think it's because they actually recently made it so that things are a little bit more standardized. So, I don't know if they're going to keep it this way. I don't like it. But it just looks weird. It looks like we just went to like classic. But the thing is, they're actually working on a lot of stuff right now. So my assumption is they're still testing things and trying things out. So as they continue to experiment, I'm expecting lots and lots of things like this in the game. But my arms look so thick. I just don't look like myself anymore. Anyway, today I'm going to actually be walking you through a bunch of tips in BedWars in hopes that, some of these are actually going to be useful to you. And just based on some things I've learned in the game from playing it a bit, including some testing and stuff. So expect this to be part one of this video as I get better and better at the game. But before I begin, if you can hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So like I said, we're going to be covering lots of tips in this game. There are lots of different strategies, which is pretty cool. If you've ever played BedWars, it's very much like a classic, but there's a lot of things, like I said, it's still very, very early. Like, the devs just launched this game yesterday, so there are bugs. Xbox doesn't have support yet as of this video, and I know there's like exploits and stuff currently in the game. So, I know that the devs are working hard on fixing all that. So consider that this is actually day 2 of the game's launch. It's actually pretty good shape. So I've been giving the devs a lot of feedback, and I know all of you have. So if you want to be able to get in touch with them and give them some feedback, definitely follow their Twitter. I'll link their new Twitter in the description below, and I'll also link their new Discord for the game in the description so you can actually join that. But let's go get started. So the first thing I like to do is I like to go get diamonds first. So what I want to do is get a little bit of blocks here, depending on the map. So I'm going to need a little bit more than 16. So let's get a little bit more here. Let's buy another stack. So 32 is going to be plenty. And so we're going to build all the way over to these diamonds here. And we're going to try to upgrade our team generator right away. So that is the goal here. We want to upgrade that fast. So we just need one more diamond. The other thing you can do is you can also build to the other side there. You can see green's already heading towards their diamonds. So if you want to contest that, you can actually go over and sabotage them as well. This is not really a tip, but it kind of is. So let's go buy some more, and we're going to go sabotage them so they have to go somewhere else. So you see these players are trying to head over here. We're going to take out some of their blocks. The nice thing is that you can, even though I've only got a wooden sword, I can still kill this player very easily. Not by damage, but by knocking them off. So I can throw off their balance a bit. All right, so for early game, you want to get diamonds so we can actually upgrade our generators and such. So I like to upgrade our generator ASAP. So that's the number one thing I always start out with. Try to make sure your team generator is getting upgraded. So currently our team generator is only level 1. So we're going to upgrade that. So the next tip I have is you can actually use shift lock, right? But the problem if you use regular shift lock, you can't actually sprint. It'll just keep toggling it. So to fix that, what you need to do is you need to just get into shift lock mode like this and then turn it off. And you can see my camera is locked, but I can actually sprint still. So the next thing we like to get is armor. So armor does not get lost when you die. So we want to get that next. So typically what I like to do is make sure my team generator is upgraded. And then I like to go after armor. And armor only costs 60, so if you look at right here, it only costs 60 iron. So it's not that bad, especially after you get your generator upgraded. It's so much faster. And the reason why we want to go after our armor early, by the way, is because you don't lose it if you fall. And you're most likely going to fall. So if you go straight for like upgrades for your swords and you fall off into the void, then you're going to lose that, right? So there's no point in upgrading your sword early on if you're going to probably lose it. The other thing I like to do is make sure you actually share resources with teammates. So if they already have stuff, they can actually complete things faster. So if you have extra emeralds and that you're not really using or extra diamonds, definitely see if your teammate needs them. That way they can actually get things upgraded faster. If you can tech up faster, then all the better. Definitely share your diamonds too. Like if you have a scenario where someone else got a bunch of diamonds already, they can upgrade right away because you're basically splitting the resources. They got 2, you got 2, and they can come back and immediately upgrade. So that is the way to go if you can. So my next tip here is actually to use wood to reinforce your bed because wood is actually really strong. It does take players a lot longer to actually break stuff. So we're going to actually upgrade with some wood here. Got plenty of iron. So we're going to get wood, buy a bunch of that, and we're going to surround our bed with it. It's really hard to break. So whenever someone's actually surrounding their bed with wood, I really hate it because you basically have to go after TNT at that point. So in the situation where someone's actually out equipping you, what you want to do is use the plank. So we want to come over here and wait for them to try to attack. So if they come across, you can actually knock them off if you get a good angle on them. So if you let them, just let them come by. And just knock them off like that. So that is the plank walk. So you can pretty much just knock them off. It's so easy. GG's. The other tip I have for you is you can actually build against walls here instead of actually, you know, trying to build like stairs and such. You can save a lot of blocks by using structures around you to build. Instead of me building like a big stretch here, you can actually just make like sideways stairs like this, and you can actually jump pretty high, right? You can jump 2 blocks, so you don't need to do too much, and that will save you a lot. Also, similarly, if you're in a struggle with someone, maybe someone's trying to hunt you down, so if you actually build just straight, like if you place blocks right under you, it will actually automatically push you up, which is very helpful. So if you're trying to avoid someone, you can pretty much use this technique to escape them. Next tip I have for you is to use dead teams. Like any teams that are no longer in the game, just go get their resources because they're not using them anymore and you can actually use them. Sometimes they have huge stacks of resources. The other thing you want to do is don't try to join without a squad. You want to ideally join with a squad, because if you don't, then you might actually be by yourself or in a small team. And early on, I was just joining by myself, and I kept running into a situation where I didn't have enough teammates. So I was pretty much, it was like a 2v4 type scenario. And sometimes I actually had a 1 versus 4. So make sure you join a squad prior. And if you can, join a squad that actually has lots of wins. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, but definitely joining more experienced players is the way to go if you want to get a lot of wins. Another tip I have for you is if you actually are above a player, you have a better chance to actually cause them damage over them. I don't know what it is, but the hitboxes are not perfect in this scenario, but you're always going to have an advantage being higher up than another player. I've noticed that, like, you have more chances to actually hit them, and I don't know what it is, but it just works that way. I just got double teamed. Now, if the game is going way too long, you can actually buy these, which are Telepearls, and these will actually help you teleport into an enemy's base. So if you're just struggling getting over there, you can actually teleport straight into their base and take out their bed a little easier, or just kill them if you want to sabotage them or ambush them somehow. That is a great way to do it. So how it works is you basically just need to aim over, and you can pretty much just take their base out. This one's already gone, so we're not going to worry about them. So there we go. Nice spot. So the other thing is, if you are having a really long game, in 20 minutes, the beds will automatically break. So it'll actually start a countdown from 60 seconds, and then everything will break. So last video I said I wouldn't show this secret, and I'm actually going to show you it today. There's actually a couple secrets in here. I don't know if one of them is staying. If it does stay, then I'll actually make a video of it. But over here, if you drop down, it's kind of like a little like ridge right here. If you come over here, so you see this is like that bridge, right? So it's a bridge to like a single island, and then there's a secondary island over there. So if you come over here, just around the bend, you're going to notice this lava, like a little lava tunnel. And you come in here, and there's a really cool Easter egg inside the game. It looks really neat. So it's like a magma / lava zone. It's pretty cool. Really love it. I don't know if they're going to keep it. I hope they do, because it's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a lava block. I don't know what it is. Either way, this is a really cool zone. I'm wondering if they're going to add any more secrets to this, because the thing is, you know, I love Easter eggs in the game. So I'm so glad the devs are actually including Easter eggs, because this adds so much depth to the game. It's so cool. So thanks so much for watching. I hope those tips were helpful to you. If they were, please hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.